There are a ton of ways to pull inspiration for the work that you're creating, and none of them are necessarily wrong. You can look at something and think, wow, that's really cool, and just recreate it in your own way. That's totally fine. But there is one way I want to talk about that I think is really interesting, makes your designs really, really strong. And it was inspired by this video by the YouTuber Oshalaga, and they made this video about dark Christian relics. I highly recommend it. It's so cool. There is the skull of Mary Magdalene displayed somewhere in there, and I've seen this skull before. I think it's really cool, and so I saw that and thought, yeah, that's one of those things that I've seen before, and thought, oh man, I would love to just like pull this strange, ancient, almost sci-fi looking relic into a design at some point. And I've seen other people do similar stuff in their artwork. So it's not totally original or anything like that, but it's a really cool concept. But there are other things that you can do featuring something totally different. So let's go with a different relic, the incorruptible jaw of St. Anthony, which is just a jawbone that's displayed in a really beautiful way. But you could take something like this and pull from, say, 3 to 5 other places that maybe just share one little bit of relevance to it. So it's a jawbone. It has a lot to do with the voice of St. Anthony. So you could pull from a lot of other places and take designs from fantasy or modern day or something else that's maybe ancient, but maybe not that old, or even older if you really wanted to, and pull them all into one design. So 5 different points of inspiration, but pull them all into one design. But what you do is that you tie them all together with one thing, with one concept. So here it might be the voice, maybe voice or vocal cords or a throat or a jaw are the thing that ties everything together. You could do this with all kinds of stuff. It doesn't have to be this. You can tie everything together with the concept of the color blue or eyes or cloth. It could be anything. And then you have one really strong design with one main central idea, but it's pulling from all these different areas. And that's what makes it really cool. And that makes your designs super strong. It's really, really effective. And this is so much better than just pulling from one thing and thinking, that's really cool. I want to create my own thing, but add horns or, fit it into my story somehow. So I highly recommend it. I also highly recommend this video. It's really interesting. There's a lot of really interesting relics. But yeah, draw inspiration and get drawing.